What's up, kings and queens? It's your girl Ayala, and today I am back with another video. And as you guys seen by that title, you guys already know what this video is going to be about. I am going to be showing you guys how I got these super cute flat long 32-inch locks. I actually did not buy these as 32-inch locks. I actually attached them. Can't really tell where I attached them, so I'm going to show you guys how I did that. For wrapping hair, I used this Eve hair, and I honestly got more hair than I needed. I only used like one and maybe like 2 pieces from the second section. So this is the hair that I used to wrap at the root, and then this is the, let me see if it'll focus, the New Locs hair. I use the New Locs hair, and as you guys can see, this is 18 inches. And the reason that I used the 18 inches was because I already had this in my closet. I had so many packs in my closet, so I was like, you know what, I do want them long, so I'm gonna just attach them. And I actually tried to look and see like what I could do to attach the two 18-inch locks together so that I can get the 32-inch locks that I wanted. But there was only like one video, and the way she did it, I didn't really like it. And I tried it, and like when you pull it apart or if it gets snagged, it comes right apart. So I was like, no. So, you know, I got a little creative and I did it my own way. So I'm going to show you guys how I actually attached the two 18-inch locks together to get these really long locks. These actually took me about like 6 to 8 hours. Let's just get into like the little natural edges. Like, super cute, the parts are popping, but this is what they look like. So if you guys want to see how I got these super cute locks, make sure to stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications on so that you can be notified every single time I drop a new video. Make sure to follow my social medias down in the description below or right here on the screen, and stay tuned for this video. So let's get into it. Alright, so how I made the 36-inch lock with two 18-inch locks, I used some nail glue and two 18-inch locks. So what I did was the crochet hole that was on one of the locks, I just basically opened that up and then put the other lock inside of that hole, and I made sure that the side I did put in that hole was the ending of the lock. Once you put it through the hole, it'll look like this, and then you just grab the nail glue and apply a little to the piece that actually went through the lock. Let it dry for like 5 seconds, and then stick that ending piece on there, twist it, hold it for a couple seconds, and boom, you got your lock. Alright, you guys, so the first thing that I'm going to do is start parting my hair. I absolutely love to start parting before I do anything. I think pre-parting actually makes the process go a lot quicker. So that's what I'm doing, you guys. Actually, I've been doing my own hair lately, and I feel like parting has just gotten so much easier for me. Like, literally, I just parted that straight across and it was almost perfect. Like, don't play with me. But yeah, you guys, I'm just parting my hair. So as you guys can see, I finished parting my entire head. I honestly don't know how many parts or sections I have, but I do know that I have like, I would say like 6 rows, I believe, and I do like middle parts and side parts, so when I part, I always make sure that I have both of those. Alright, so I actually did the 2 first rows off of camera just because it was my first time, and usually if you guys watch my previous videos, the first couple are always trial runs, so I actually did really good. So I'm going to show you guys step by step what I actually did to get these to look like this. So before you apply any product to your hair, you want to detangle that section, and then once you detangle the section, you want to just apply any edge control of your choice. I actually use the instant control. I'll probably show it later on in the video, but if you guys watch my previous videos, you guys know that this is literally the only edge control that I use. But what I'm going to do next is just braid that section about halfway down. Once you braid your hair halfway down, you want to take the lock. These are crochet locks, so they come with an opening at the top, and you just want to take one of the 3 strands and stick that inside of that hole and just continue braiding. I'll definitely show you guys again so that you guys can get a better view of it, but that's literally exactly what I did. Then you want to take that lock and just twist it back up to its natural state so that it's not bumpy or lumpy. And then after you do that, you just want to wrap your natural hair around that. And then you basically just rub it together with your hands so that it becomes one. I didn't show it in this clip, but I did take a section of the kinky hair and split it in half to get a smaller piece, because the smaller the kinky hair, the more flat it'll look. So I actually made one of the sides smaller, and then I wrapped the small piece around the lock. And then once I wrap that around, then I'm going to take the longer piece and start wrapping it around from the root. And you only want to wrap it around the root once, maybe twice, just to secure it, but you don't want it to be too tight because this is supposed to be a very loose, flexible style. Once you get to the point where you don't have as much kinky hair left to wrap around, you want to just go the opposite way and start wrapping back up, and that's just going to help secure the hair so that it doesn't unravel or slip out. To get that extra security, just roll it in between your hands. And boom, bam, that's pretty much how you get that flat look. Alright, so this is actually the next day, and I actually woke up and only had 10 more pieces or 10 more sections to do, but I saved this last one for you guys so that I can show you guys step by step how to do it again. So like I said before, you always want to detangle your hair before applying any product, and the edge control that I did use is the instant control, and I'm just applying that really as much as you feel like you need to keep your hair sleek. Y'all know your girl gotta have some edges. You just can't go wrong with a little bit of baby hairs. So that's what I'm doing, taking some out. I usually take out a lot more, not a lot more, but more than what I did this time. But I'm kind of just going for a very simple baby hair. After getting my hair as sleek as possible, I'm just going to braid it and just braid it down halfway. And once I get halfway, then I'll add in the lock. That opening that I was talking about before, there it is. That's the part that you want to open up so that you can put one of the 3 strands of your natural hair inside. And then once you put that through the hole, you just want to continue braiding. After braiding your hair down, you just want to twist the lock back up into its natural state so that it's not really bulky or it doesn't look like too big. You just want the thickness to be the same as the thickness of your natural hair. So I'm just wrapping my natural hair around that so that it can become one. And here you just see me adding very little edge control to the end so that my hair can stick. Alright, so I took a piece of the kinky hair and just separated that in half. And like I said before, the smaller the kinky hair is, the smaller and flatter the lock will look. So I'm just taking the kinky hair and wrapping that small piece around the lock and my natural hair. And once I wrap that all the way around, I'm going to take the long piece and start wrapping from my root down, and you only want to wrap from on the root once or twice, no more than twice. And you don't want to do it too tight because you don't want it to be tight and you don't want it to be stiff. And also you want to be able to swing your hair, like you want to be able to swing them things and freely pull them to the side, freely pull them back. If you want to put them up in a bun, you want to be able to freely do that. If they're tight, it's going to be tension to your hair, and we just don't want that. So for this lock, it actually, the kinky hair didn't fully cover my hair and I feel like I needed a little bit more. So I just took that strand that I originally separated and cut it in half just to add a little bit more to the end. And you basically just add that hair just like you added it to your root, with one side shorter and one side longer, and just wrapping that around the lock, and then starting with the longer side and just wrapping completely down. And once you get to the bottom, you want to just go the opposite way and wrap back up, and that's just to secure the hair so that it doesn't unravel and it stays secure. The last thing I'm going to do is slick my edges down. I said the last thing I was going to do was my edges, but actually the last thing I'm going to do is apply some mousse onto my edges just to secure them so that they don't stay and get frizzy. And then also I am going to apply some mousse onto the locks, and that's just to sleek down any flyaways and also to kind of just mold that edge control into my hair so that it doesn't frizz, or it just stays real flat and sleek, because that's what I'm going for. It's just all on my chin. Like, what is this? So this is the final look, you guys. They're super neat. The parts are so straight. It just looks so sleek. And the edges are giving, the middle part is giving, like, and look at the, just look, it just, like, do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? And they're so light, like so light, so like free flowing, like yes, I just love them. You guys have to try this, like try this technique for real, like your locks will be super flat, super light. If you do have 18-inch locks, or you can't even find 32-inch locks, baby, get you some packs of 18-inch locks and do what I did. They ain't gonna come apart, and they look so good, like so good, so light. And honestly, I'm gonna be in the mirror all day because I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. That's pretty much it for this video though. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope this was helpful, and if you try this, DM me on Instagram. It'll be right here on the screen, and send me pictures and let me know how that turns out for you. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that, and turn your post notifications on so that you can be notified every single time I drop a new video. Hey, every single time I drop a new video. Hey. Yes, every single time I drop a new video, you guys, so stay tuned. Follow all my social medias, like this video, share this with your best friend. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, or just comment down below like some nice cute emojis for me, like some pink emojis or some blue emojis. Like give me like the little water little drip, or like the icy, or like give me a little heart or a little kissy face, you know. So yeah, you guys, stay tuned for more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and blessings.